I never imagined that HOA Karen thinking she was untouchable would escalate into one of the most ridiculous, intense, and legally significant confrontations of my life. But it all began when she arrived at my property, exuding confidence and arrogance, claiming that her HOA position gave her unlimited authority over everything I owned and controlled, including my vehicles, land, and even private gatherings, and before I could respond, she had already begun issuing threats of fines, calling neighbors, and making videos to document her enforcement actions, while I immediately grabbed my phone to record every word, gesture, and action for a complete legal record, knowing that harassment, abuse of authority, and false claims carry serious civil and criminal consequences. And as neighbors and bystanders began observing, some capturing footage, clearly shocked at her audacity and lack of accountability, I calmly explained, with firm authority, that her claims were entirely baseless, that HOA rules do not supersede property law, and that any attempt to harass, intimidate, or coerce me would be fully documented and could result in criminal charges and civil lawsuits, while she flusteredly waved her clipboard, insisting she was enforcing community regulations despite having no legal basis, completely ignoring documented proof that her claims were false. And within minutes, I contacted local authorities, providing a full dossier including photographs, video footage, witness statements, prior HOA correspondence, and records of previous incidents, allowing officers to immediately assess the situation, observe Karen's behavior firsthand, and confirm that her claims and actions were legally void and prosecutable, leaving her visibly panicked, stammering excuses, and realizing that her audacity had been fully documented and legally indefensible, while I continued narrating every detail for a complete legal record, ensuring that all evidence, including neighbor statements, video footage, photographs, receipts, and HOA documentation, was preserved for submission to authorities, legal counsel, and the HOA board, which later resulted in her immediate removal from any enforcement role, formal reprimands, and permanent restrictions preventing her from interfering with residents' property, harassing homeowners, or falsely claiming authority without explicit legal backing, while the story quickly spread throughout the community, reinforcing that HOA authority has strict legal limits, that property rights are absolute, and that any attempt to intimidate, harass, or falsely assert control over residents will be met with swift legal, social, and HOA-level consequences, leaving me fully vindicated, my property secure, HOA Karen's credibility utterly destroyed, and the neighborhood aware that calm assertiveness, meticulous documentation, legal knowledge, and timely engagement with authorities are the ultimate tools to neutralize overreach and prevent abuse by anyone attempting to exploit perceived authority or act as if they are above the law.